everyone, I'm Miss Emma Walsh. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my living room where yet again I'm in my comfiest clothes ever. I think this is me now, just living in tracksuits. Anyway, I did my makeup and my hair, so that is a bonus. Anyway, welcome back. If you're new, thank you for joining. We are all pretty much in lockdown and content is hard. Also, what I've realized, I have done YouTube as a bit of a hobby for driving fast cars and supercars and going to race events, and it kind of turned into a career indirectly. So I didn't mean it to happen, but it's been great that it has happened. But the biggest misconception on my channel is that I make loads of money, which I don't. YouTube has been a hobby and therefore the channel itself just runs, it doesn't really make money, and I was making my work through kind of sponsored brands and working. So as you can tell, this lockdown has been pretty harsh, but it has given me a lot of time to do more research into other YouTubers and to maybe get a bit of a grip more on my channel to find out about my audience, the analytics, what I should be doing, what I shouldn't be doing, and what I'm not doing at all. I just watched Seen Through Glasses Drive the World movie part 2 and it puts my channel to shame. He's very good at what he does and I really enjoyed that video, so go have a look if you want to. You probably follow him already if you follow me. Anyway, this brings me to asking you guys 3 questions. I've got 3 questions that I'd love you to answer throughout this video, so listen up for them. I'm going to be asking the first one now, and that is, if you subscribe to my channel, then I'd just like you to like the video. So if you subscribe to this channel, just press the like button underneath this underneath this video now. And if you obviously don't subscribe, I would very much like you to subscribe to my channel. I have found that more than half of the people that watch these videos are actually not subscribed to this channel, so it would be really great if I can get those subscriptions in as well, and then you can see a lot more of my videos. I am trying to do Wednesday and Sunday every week now, really putting a lot more effort into it, even though it's not the content that we want to produce. Which brings me on to Gary Vee. He said in one of his posts the other day, put onto your social channels what you want to be known for. And obviously at the moment that's quite difficult for me, not being able to get out, not being able to travel. I'm sure it's the same for a lot of people. I'm not able to exactly do what I want to do. So the other thing he said was, this is a great chance for your audience to get to know you better, which is really great, because I like answering questions from you guys, and I put out a Q&A on my Instagram yesterday or the day before, so lots of you have sent through questions, so I am going to go through those questions in this video so you can get to know me a little bit better. If you're new to my channel, if you don't know my history, I'll go through some of the questions that are asked quite a lot. Otherwise, maybe I've read your question out. If that's the case, let me know. And yeah, guys, also, I wanted to let you know, I was talking about the sponsorship and the donations, which people have been really kind. I leave my PayPal link under all my videos and people kind of donate, which is really nice, and it's been really helpful in getting me some nice camera equipment, so I have been very fortunate. But a lot of people mentioned joining Patreon and also OnlyFans, so I did look into that the last week, and I have decided to actually join OnlyFans. So I will leave the link down below. That's an OnlyFans website where it's non-explicit, just to let you know, but it is a little more personal, where I'll chat to you. Stories on there and pictures will be a little bit more personal to what's going on in my life. I don't actually post that much on Instagram, and when I do, it's very specific. So although it looks quite personal, it's not actually as personal as you think. So if you want to join OnlyFans, there's a special going on now. It's super cheap. It's like $3.99 or something, and that would be really cool if you want to join me on there and have some chats with me as well. I'm on there most days of the week, and so you can get me on there, OnlyFans. Otherwise, if you want to keep contributing to my channel for the workouts and all of that, then the PayPal link will be down below as well. Okay, cool guys, so I'll ask you that first question. When we get a little bit further into the video, I'll ask you the second question and then another one looking out for that. In the meantime, we're gonna go straight into the Q&A questions. First trip I'm gonna take after lockdown ends. Honestly, I just wanna go home and see my family in Cape Town. It's quite difficult not being able to just get on a plane. Kind of took that for granted, I think, just being able to go see people whenever you wanted to, or whenever you could afford to anyway. Mick Chong, who's the first person you want to meet up with after the lockdown? My sister's about to have a baby. We're not sure if we're allowed to see her yet, so I think the first person obviously that I want to see would be her, and then obviously my family second to that. How do you get into track days racing as a hobbyist? Hobbyist? Is that a word, Callum? I don't even know. Neil? Do you know Neil? Callum? Not sure. My first track day ever was bought by my friend's parents actually, and it was a red letter day track day, and I think they still do those track days, and they're pretty amazing. I mean, you only get to do about 3 or 4 laps, but it is cool if it's your first time in a supercar and if it's your first time on track. Racing as a hobby is very expensive. I've been very lucky that most of my trips, although not being paid, are for free. So those trips on a racetrack in a race car have been free for me, thank goodness, because racing is very, very, very expensive hobby. How long do you see yourself being a YouTuber and being part of the car industry? I think there's no age limit on it. Some people like to troll me on my YouTube saying that I'm the age that I am and I'm still YouTubing and I should just quit while I'm ahead. But I think you can be a YouTuber as long as you want. So as long as the work still keeps coming in and I keep getting the opportunities to see new cars and drive them, then I think I'll still do it, because I started this channel because I love driving supercars and racing. So that was it. What car am I getting next? I mean, at the moment I'm just trying to survive. I'm trying to survive, trying to eat and get through the weeks without any work. So pretty sure not really sure what's going on with that, but I have been in touch with a lot of car companies. There have been a lot of launches that have been put on hold as well, so lots of exciting cars coming up that I will be looking at when I get back. What car do I miss the most? Honestly, I've really been missing my M2 competition. If we're talking about the cars that I've owned or driven in the last couple of years, then I really miss my M2, but I really miss driving a supercar. Like getting in the car and starting that supercar is, yeah, it's being missed a lot. Just driving in general, I think. Just driving nice cars in general I miss. Okay, it's time for the second question. So if you're still with me, I want to know, do you follow my Instagram and now TikTok, now that I've opened that? If you do follow them, I would like you to write in the comments down below, yes I do. So yes, just yes I do down in the comments down below if you follow my Instagram and or TikTok. If you don't, obviously I want you to go follow my Instagram and or TikTok if you want to, of course. Okay, moving on to the questions. What car would you most like to film? It depends what's coming out next, I guess. I've never driven a LaFerrari and it is one of my favorite cars. So although that's not very new, I would like to go and have a little peek, a look around that car. That would be amazing. Can you borrow a 720S and drift it? I mean, I'm sure I can get the 720S. Whether they let me drift it or not is another story. See you playing FIFA and Gran Turismo? Yes, we got PlayStation 4 Pro the other day and I'm so excited. Gran Turismo Sport is the first game that we played, but the FIFA game came with it, so we'll be playing that a lot. I can't wait. Have you given up on cars? Full. No, Phil, I haven't given up on cars. I just don't have anything to film. I was thinking about walking around the neighborhood the other day and just like randomly filming neighbors' cars, but then I thought that would be kind of freaky. Someone's asking how old I am. I am 36 years young. How am I doing? I'm doing okay. I'm alright. It's a bit of a weird time, but yeah, we're just getting on with it and taking one day at a time. Why did you leave the M family? I didn't leave the M family. I'm actually talking about doing a bit of work with them. Again, I'll always be part of the M family. I always go back home or once or twice a year with BMW for the M festival and the other festival that they have with BMW. So yeah, I'm still part of the M family. Just I took a bit of a break with the cars in general for driving them as a daily. Best car ever driven? For me, I say it's the Pista. We had that at Le Mans. We had the car for the whole day. We also had the Superfast, and I preferred the Pista. Tom, who was Tom Howard, who was with me, he preferred the Superfast. So he is a guy. He's taller. It felt nicer for him, whereas I liked the Pista. It was small. It was very quick, and it was just extremely racy, and I love a race car, so I was all about that car. If you were to become an official racer, what would you want as your racing number? I don't know, actually. I don't know. I like the number 3. I like number 8. I don't know if I'd like one number or 3 numbers. I don't know, I'd have to think about that. Do you keep in touch with any of your friends from Made in Chelsea? No, I wouldn't say I keep in touch with them. If I see them, then we chat, I guess, but no, I don't really keep in touch much with them, but I do see them around quite a bit. What's your GT Sport name? Miss Emma Walsh. Shock. Are you moving back to London when the lockdown is over, or are you a country girl now? I really like the country. I didn't think I'd be able to step away from London, but now that I've been pulled away in a nice way. It's I really enjoy the country, so I'm not 100% sure what I'm gonna do after the lockdown, but I quite like it here, if I'm honest. So yeah, we shall see. What software do I edit with? I literally use iMovie. I'm useless, honestly. I've been learning new tricks as I go, but I'm pretty useless. Is your hair natural color? No, my hair's actually, as you can see now, quite, it's like a light brown, because it's blonde here, it looks darker. But yes, it is my natural hair now. Rank your top 3 favorite German car brands in order and why. Oh, I don't know. I love Audi, I love BMW. I wouldn't be able to put them in order because that would be detrimental to my career. Ciao Emma, come stai? Complimenti per il tuo portfolio. Sergio Ferris, I don't know if I read that right, it's Italian. But thank you, I do understand what that means. What was your first car? It was a VW Golf, City Golf. It was white, Chico. It was very cute. What's coming up when we get down to lockdown? More Porsche, please. I love Porsche. I would love to be involved more with Porsche. Honestly, if I had the money, I would like to buy a Porsche. So yes, I'm with you on that. But I have no plans so far. No one knows what's happening. So no plans as of yet. What's your dream car? Money no limiters. People ask me this a lot and I have no idea. I have a real big problem with making decisions. So if you give me 3 to choose from, I'm much better at that. I asked a while back if you have ever driven an Evo X, but I meant Mitsubishi Evo 10, not a Lambo. Oh, sorry, no, I have not driven that. Thomas, first thing you'll do when you lockdown is lifted? I don't know. I think I'll be so like, I don't know what to do next, that I'll probably just not do anything. If you could pick a daily, Stelvio or Macan, I would go Porsche for sure. Macan. Lots of nice compliments. Thank you very much. Would you be interested in being my Lambo co-pilot in future for road trips? I'm a terrible passenger in a car. So unless I'm driving, I'm not a passenger. I honestly don't like it. Favorite bottle of rosé, and what are you drinking now? I'm actually drinking Minuti. It's my favorite. I love Minuti. I think it's the, I can't remember the name of the bottle now. Oh gosh. Anyway, I like Minuti all around, so that's what I was drinking at the moment. On a car, what's the usual? On a car shoot, what's the size of your usual crew? Me. Probably, and maybe one other person. Depends if there's budget for somebody else. What movies have you watched in quarantine, and what's your all-time favorite movie? My all-time favorite movie is Top Gun or The Little Mermaid. That shows the personality split that I have. I'm a bit weird. What movies am I watching at the moment? I've watched a lot of movies. We watched Extraction the other day on Netflix. That was amazing with Chris Hemsworth. And we watched Angel Has Fallen with Jared Butler, which was also quite good. I like action movies. Do you like living in London in terms of cost of living? Would you recommend the move? I think it was really good for the experience. I think it's way too expensive living in London. I'm actually going to do a video on how much I spent living in London. It was madness. So cost of living in London, you can do it cheaply, but your level of life, I guess, won't be as nice. Quality of life living there won't be as nice. And if you do want to do it nicely, it costs a fortune. Would you move back to SA? Probably not, unless there was a big opportunity for me. What's your ratio of footage film versus footage used? The Grand Tour says there's 1,000 to 1. Yeah, I'm sure they do so much B-roll and everything. I'm super lazy. I literally get it done in 1 or 2 takes and I'm done, because I hate editing. So the more footage I have, the more I stress. So more cameras as well. There's like GoPros and another camera, and then I'm like, Meh. Just to say, I love how genuinely kind and down to earth you are. Beautiful inside out. That's really nice. Thank you. What have you realized you took for granted? Everything, probably everything, but I think everyone has. We all take everything for granted. I think that's natural. Your recommended gym gear, trainers, accessories. I'm obsessed with Adidas trainers. I like the Adidas NMDs and the other ones that have like a fishnet look to them. I can't remember what they're called now. I love Gymshark's, actually quite nice. Lululemon leggings for me are the one. The Align leggings. They're literally amazing. I wear them all the time. And then I just wear any crop tops and stuff. Yeah, I do like Nike as well though, so I like all of those. How you started your career and ended where you are today? It wasn't even planned. Like, I finished Made in Chelsea and I was hanging around Shmi after a job we did in Formula 1 where I looked after him, and then I wanted my race license and he was doing his and he said I should film it, and it just turned into a YouTube channel, and this is where I am today. And that was pretty much my story. We've run out of time, that's why I'm making that short, but I do have, I did a podcast with someone the other day that I might try to find the link and put down below, which literally talks about my entire life and my career and what's happened up until now. He was really good, so I will try to put that link down below. We've made it to the end of the video, it's quite long now, but the last question was, if you've made it this far, I just want you to write down in the comments, I have. If you've kept up with all the questions or my rattling on, hopefully you have. I need to end this now. I've actually got a Zoom call with my Grease, the tour. We went on tour with Grease, the musical, the West End, and we've got the whole cast together for a reunion. It's been 10 years since we went on that tour, so we're all doing a Zoom call now, and I'm really excited. So I'm gonna get my glass of wine and get chatting to all the old cast members, which is super exciting. I hope you guys have found this video interesting. Again, down below, please let me know what you want to see from me during isolation. I'm learning to do wheelies on bikes now. Do you want to see that? I know that's not car content, but it's the closest I can get to like something fun. Anything else you want to know or want to see, please let me know down in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Thank you for all your support during this time. I hope you're all keeping well and safe and staying at home still, and please like, subscribe and comment for all future videos to come. See you guys all really, really soon. Bye.